It's Idina Menzel.
Hi.
Yeah.
How you doing?
So it's all going on right now for you. This is huge.
Yeah, this Frozen is just like it's just skyrocketed, and you know, you go in the studio and you make it, and you're just happy to kind of be hired by Disney and be a part of the family, but you know, it's just taking on a life of its own.
I wondered about that. I mean, if you look at a script and you think about what you can bring to it, it's like, I can do that. Of course I can sing that. I can do this. Or if you think about, I mean, this is Disney, and it's looking like it's going to be the biggest animated feature of all time.
No, yeah, you have no idea. You're just part of the process, and you go in every day and you help them cultivate these characters and the story, and you go and you do your thing, you know, and then you come back a month later and they've already massaged it a certain way, and then, you know, you offer some ideas and keeps, you know, it's like a little soup that you keep stirring. And then but the idea of having such a great song in it is just, I mean, I knew that I loved the song when they played it for me, but I had no idea that it would affect people in this way.
It is an interesting line of work that you're in, because you really never know. You could do the best you've ever done, and if it for some reason doesn't get traction, it's out of your hands. It's a totally irrational business that way.
It is. That's why now that I'm a little older, I've realized that, you know, you just got to work with people that you love and challenge yourself and do things that teach you something about your life or whatever it is, and try not to be as result oriented. You know, that's hard to learn, and you know, maybe being a mom now of a 4-year-old, it's finally clicked in for me, but. And of course, that's Murphy's Law, right? Then all of a sudden things really start working and people take notice just as soon as you let go. Well, oh, my God, I can't believe I said the name of the title of the song in my interview. But that's what I mean. You know, you let go of something and you know, the universe kind of does with it what it will.
You're so diverse in your talents. You can do a lot of different things. And there's some people that just sing. There's some people that just act. And so at least you have, you know, it's kind of like playing the stock market. You got a little bit of this and a little bit of that. So if one thing's up and the other thing's down, you got something to go to. You know what I mean?
I guess so, yeah. I mean, it's all part of the crazy neuroses that is me. So I don't know. It's all a gift and a curse, you know, depending on the day and how I'm feeling about myself. But yeah, it's great to have a balance. And like I said, it's just about, you know, putting yourself with people that are really going to challenge you and bring the best out of you. And the coolest thing has been just like 2 nights ago, I gave my son a bath, and he was correcting me on how to sing the song Let It Go. That was the best.
Well, Disney's doing a sing-along for people like me who can't stop singing that song. It's so catchy that once you start, you can't stop. And I wonder if it's the same for you, that you just find yourself singing your song.
Sometimes, yeah, especially lately it's been in my head a lot, and because, like I said, my son, and I'm getting tons of videos and friends sending their kids, you know, singing the song and stuff. So, but it's actually hard for me to listen back to myself, and I always hear things I want to change, and so I'm one of those people. But, you know, when kids are involved, it's kind of like you're so happy that you've made something that resonates with such a young audience, and you kind of, you know, you can't look a gift horse in the mouth. It just, you know, I get over what I hear as the critic, and I'm just glad everybody's singing it.
Well, and that's the thing. I mean, this is something that's going to be in this whole generation, that this movie has come out right in their wheelhouse at the right time. It'll be something that they'll always have, that they want to share with their kids. When our daughter was younger, it was all about Lion King, and you know, that was our movie, and we still go back and watch it. So
yeah, are you kidding? How old's your daughter? My son, I just took him to Lion King for the 5th time, and he knows the difference between the Broadway show cast album and the movie soundtrack.
Yeah, she's 22 now, but you know, Lion King was you know, in her day.
We don't act out the scenes, because we act out the scenes pretty much 3 times a week. I have to be Mufasa, and he's always Scar. He likes to be like the bad guy, and he hangs me from a cliff, and he says, "Long live the king."
I mean, it always makes my daughter, if we're outside at night, I always go, "Simba, look at the stars." And it always gets her.
He's actually been really intrigued and kind of preoccupied with that whole thing lately, because he'll say, look, it lives in you. Well, you know what he likes to do? He likes to smack my leg and then go, "It doesn't matter. It's in the past."
That's awesome. Well, that's the movie you're about to knock off with how popular this movie is, as being the most popular Disney movie of all time. The Sing-Along is hitting theaters January 31st, and Dana was talking about it on the radio about the bouncing snowflake and the whole thing with the sing-along at the bottom of the screen.
Is that what they're doing?
Yes.
There are people that don't need the words, but for those who aren't quite up to it, they're going to
They have a bouncing snowflake for real?
Yeah.
Oh my God, I didn't know that. That's funny.
Congratulations on all your success. This is huge, and I know you didn't know it was going to be this big, but here you are with this big monster of a song and the movie, too. The song is Let It Go. It's Idina Menzel.
Thank you, guys. I really appreciate it.